it's a little bit of traffic, and there are some speed cameras on this highway. This is TF1, like meaning Tenerife 1, the first highway. And you have to be careful because one is somewhere around here. The legal maximum speed on the highway is 120 kilometers an hour. And people usually drive like in legal norms. We as well. At this hour, it tends to be crowded, very crowded, especially if you drive into Santa Cruz. I don't know if you can see on the other side. And in the south as well.
Yeah, there is a rush hour like every
There is a rush hour, of course. I think in the south it also depends on the flights that land, at what hours, so...
But I think in the south there is a rush hour and traffic jam every day, from what I've spoken to friends of mine. I don't know, it's either the traffic, the people going to the beach, or the airport, people coming from the airport, but it's almost every day it's a traffic jam.
Look at this nice Calima, guys. It's 5 o'clock, 5:20, and we are headed south from Santa Cruz because Christina,
Here,
yeah, she has a shooting, a photo shooting
a photo shooting.
on the, which playa?
Playa El Duque, and I hope we will have some blue sky because this is a shooting I postponed because of the weather
Three times?
three times because it was either, I think, also Calima, a cloud in the south, and now it's again Calima, and she wants to have a blue sky because this is a trash to dress shooting.
In the last couple of years, I mean in the past year, Calima was quite frequent here. Not so strong, but you kind of feel it's very hot outside, even for this period, and even for the north, it's 30 degrees outside, 29.5. So yeah, for those of you who don't know what Calima is, it's the wind that blows the Sahara sand over the islands, and these are so particles, very small, very tiny,
Like a
dust, and it creates like a curtain, greenhouse effect. So that's why it's hot outside, and you can see the sun, but it's like very dystopian. We made it to the south, but Calima is ever present also here. Oh my god, it's so hot outside. While Christina is shooting this photo session, I'm visiting some friends in, I think it's San Eugenio Alto, it's called. And you see behind me, it's very nice. It's actually a beautiful region here, a beautiful neighborhood. We have some beautiful views from up here, but unfortunately I know you can see the Calima, the ever-present Calima. Look at this view, guys. It's very hazy because of the Calima, and you don't see it, but you can see a little bit of La Gomera in the distance. What is Calima? Well, not sure exactly if you can see, but there is a certain haze. Even now, I think it's the third day, right, Christina? My beautiful wife is working, editing photos for a wedding we shot in Portugal. Selecting. So Calima is this fine dust I told you. Usually it lasts between 1 day and 1 week. We don't know. Now it's the third day, I think, and it creates this greenhouse effect. Some people get affected by it because either they are allergic, they sneeze, they have like flu-like symptoms. I think headaches sometimes. One of our kids is also affected, right? I think.
Yeah, but now he was okay.
Okay. Some people cough. You can see it with the visible eye. I mean, the sky is not blue anymore. It's like almost gray, I would say. When there is a heavy Calima, sometimes, but it's very rare actually, you cannot see like 100 meters in front of you if you're on a highway. It's that intense. It was the case a couple of years ago, and you can see it on the cars. There is like this dust over the cars.
On the cars, on the windows.
On the cars, on the windows, there's always something to clean. So Calima is a given here in the Canary Islands and in Tenerife, of course. And depending on where you are, it can be more or less. If the wind blows from that direction, from Sahara, and Puerto de la Cruz is in that direction, maybe it's not so much because it's behind the mountains. So it depends where you are. But here in Santa Cruz, we are directly in the way of the Calima. And like I said, it's actually quite hot. Even now, it's, I think, almost 30 degrees. But this is a thing that we got used to. So, well, for us, it's no big deal. But I know people that are affected by it. I see some people wearing masks outside. Yeah. So that's it about the Calima. If you decide to visit or move, it's unexpected. We don't know when it hits. Sometimes it's light, sometimes it's heavy, sometimes it's 1 day, 2 days, sometimes it's a week. It depends on how the wind blows from Sahara. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.